new here, my name is Nina, and today I'm going to show you our backyard transformation. Now, we have been working on this backyard, I want to say maybe for about 3 years, and we're still doing stuff. And I thought, hey, maybe I just go ahead and share the journey with you all to show you the do's and don'ts, the things that we did, the things I wish I could do better, the lessons I've learned, and just so much more. This video will show you the reason why I started doing so much DIY around my home. Now, this is how our backyard originally looked. The reason that we needed to get our backyard redone is because all of this standing water. And the fence is terrible, so we had to try to figure out, like, hey, what needs to be done to, so all this standing water can stop being in our backyard. We could not enjoy it. The grass was terrible. It's full of weeds. And there are trees that were planted when we first moved in. But I'm really not an outdoors girl, and I don't too much like flowers that bloom because of all the insects and bees. And also in our backyard, the carpenter bees just had took over, and you just could not being out there to enjoy outside. So I was like, you know what? Let's get this backyard fixed. I want this standing water out of my yard. I want, look at this water. It's just pooling up here on this teeny tiny little concrete patio slab. Oh my goodness. And the frogs. Oh my goodness. They would be everywhere back here. So I reached out to a lot of different companies, got quotes, and I said, you know what? Let's get this backyard started. So after they removed the trees that I didn't want, they brought in some dirt to help do regrade the area. As you can see, all the grass has been removed except for around the edges. If I know what I know now, I would have made sure that all that was done. They did a half, wet job. Next, we set up to get our concrete extended. So that little white string at the bottom of the screen, we extended it all the way out to the end of the house. And this is how it turned out. Now, when they put this down, they did one part when it was raining one day, and they had to come back and do the next day. And I was not pleased about that. Now, after a month, the grass finally arrived, and so they're gonna go in and put some Bermuda down. So now they have made sure the ground is graded pretty good, and they're gonna go ahead and start laying out the Bermuda grass. Now, we also did get a small piece of concrete poured in the corner over there, and that's where our shed is gonna go. Now, when that grass arrived, y'all, look at this grass. I was heated once that grass was laid out. I'm like, yes, my backyard looked 1,000 times better, but this grass is brown. Y'all, I was not a fan of it, but he just kept telling me to trust the process, and I'm like, okay, I will. all the grass has been installed, and that second portion is brown as well. But I told myself, you know what, I'm going to trust the process. I'm not going to, trip. So that's that. There's our concrete. The bigger slab looks much better, and it's the length of the house. I love it. Now, if I did full research like I should have, I would have made sure that all that grass along the edge of the fence line was cleared before they laid this Bermuda out. I would probably even went with someone differently, but you know what? We're here. So putting all this grass down, we did have to water it. It was right before summer when we got this grass down, so watering it was really, really important. We watered this thing like nobody's business. Now, here is a nighttime view of it. We literally got out there every day and watered this grass. You had to stay off the grass. That is something I did not know. I learned that along the way of doing this. But you cannot walk on the grass once it's installed, and that's because you will disturb the roots from attaching to the soil. So we would just get out there on the concrete pads and water the grass really, really good. Like, our water bill was insane that year. See, it's greening up. It's just patches here, but it looks much better. See how that didn't turn green. All that was real brown. So it's getting there. That's when you tore my damn fence up. Let's see, all this right now still brown, but it's just little small pieces of green poking through. And then around this square, I'm gonna put white stones all around the edge of it. Okay, so we're probably about 3 weeks in, and this is the results we have now. It's greening up. We literally got out and watered this lawn every single night. I mean, every single night. If it did not rain. So it kind of like help push that growth and make sure it didn't dry out. And it's looking much better. And that tape on the concrete, we were out there trying to get the measurements for our gazebo. We also remained off the grass. We did not walk on it. We did not let the dogs in the back. So we're just letting it grow. Okay, this is my little temporary tent that we still got up here. But it didn't green up a lot outside. Some parts still brown. A lot of the parts still brown. We're gonna put some stuff down for that. But it didn't green up. It green up every day. And I just bought this from Home Depot the other day. So since it's raining, I haven't had it outside. Okay, so when I wanted Bermuda grass, I did not do the research up on it. I just knew it was pretty. And after I got that terrible grass, I was like, oh my goodness, we have invested all this money into the yard. We got to figure out what we need to do. And only thing that the contractor told us was, oh, just water it. So I did a deep dive, me and my husband. We just started going through YouTube, figuring out how can we get this grass like green, what we need to do. So we just started watching all these, grass guru channels, and we end up getting the type of fertilizer we need. I did not know there's a certain fertilizer that you need for Bermuda grass. If you just put it down, we had to put fungus control in. We watered that grass every night. Once we got off work, me and my husband be back there in the backyard till 9, 10 o'clock pulling weeds, because along the fence line, as you guys saw, and I mentioned in the video, that it was still weeds there we should have had those removed. That's the things that we did not know. We should have just done the full research on, and we didn't do. So it was a lesson learned. So that summer was a crazy summer, but we did get the grass super green. I'm gonna show y'all next. It was amazing. We learned so much from it, and I can say just a lot. We should have done the research beforehand. Here is how the yard looked by the end of that summer. See my fence? It is terrible. Terrible. Yeah, disregard all that. Storm tore all that up. And then I got this side. It's now a year later, and the Bermuda grass is dormant, so that's why it's all brown. All the green stuff is weeds. That's right, the weeds are back, and we got to get them out. The fence is terrible. When the guys were putting the grass in, they tore the fence up even more, so that's why there are newer pieces in there that's kind of like holding the fence together. When that storm came in and tore everything up, it actually tore a big piece of the fence down, so we definitely got to get this fence repaired now. So we had got a contractor. They quoted us a price for a fence, and they also tried to charge us an additional $2,000 to take the current fence we have down and haul it away, and my husband said no thank you. So he got all this side, and he just literally took down what's sitting right there in the yard. So that's charging again, and he got to do the rest of this all around the right side, and then he got to take this down also. Now that the back part of the fence is down, I went ahead and had the fence line cleared. There was like a lot of brush down the middle of our fence line. What it actually was, there were some trees there, and there were like wild blackberries going. And so what I found was some brush killer, and I put that down so to kill that stuff off. Now we have the entire fence cleared, and now we just have these piles of wood that need to be removed. And my husband just saved us $2,000. So we went ahead and got that, taken down. I only have one tree in my yard now, and that is our magnolia tree. Now, my neighbor just had got her fence redone, and I fell in love with it. And I was like, oh, I want the same type of wood. I want it to it looks so good. So we called that same company out. They came out there. You saw they was installing that fence in the rain. And y'all, it looks so freaking good. Do the back look crazy? Yes. But look at my fence. And then we had the panels turned inside versus the other way. I think that is a cleaner look. I love how that looks. But on the front side, so on the outside of my home, you will see the panels are reversed. But on the back side, oh my God, it looks so good. Now, the magnolia tree is the only tree we kept in the backyard, and this is what we added to the tree. We just put some stones there, added mulch, and some solar panel lights, and here's what it looks like at nighttime. Next, we got our gazebo. To assemble this, we were quoted almost the same price we paid, and we was like, nope, we're going to put this together ourselves. So we went ahead and got this put together, and we love how it turned out. We was looking for YouTube videos. No one did this specific model that we had. And at the time of building all this, we did not know we was going to start a YouTube channel. And I wish we did, because someone could have been out there like us with this same model and was having a hard time putting it together and just needed some direction. But we didn't know. So now the gazebo is up. We also have our solar panel lights that are installed on here. We did that ourselves. It is controlled by a remote, but the solar panels, we have those installed on the side. We also installed our solar lights on our fence as well. We just reattached those onto this fence. And let me show you what it looks like at nighttime. And it is so peaceful and tranquil here at night. Me and my husband go back here all the time in the back and just kind of, you know, get a break from the kids once they're in bed. And even in the summer times, we put the screen out, pull the projector out, and the kids will watch a movie from in the back. So I love how this turning out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We do have more projects coming up this year. We are going to add our shed in the back. And I also want to add some plants up under my magnolia tree. So if y'all got any suggestions, drop it in the comment section and let me know. Because I really want to, you know, spruce it up a little bit more this year. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.